Hi, my name is Kevin Miklos, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of the design principles I used in my infographic. So first, just a little bit of background. Infographics are used to display data and to show what it means, not just the numbers specifically. So for my infographic here, I used a long and skinny format, as you can see, so readers can scroll through the data instead of having to go from side to side. It's much more satisfying to scroll up and down and see everything that way. For my coloring scheme, I have an attractive beige background with a golden border. This is to show neutrality, but also to be appealing to the eye. I then used blue-green for my major textual points and black for simple textual explanations, as you can see here and here. Then, to draw the reader in, I used blue and red to highlight some of the political parties and just to show the contrast between the two. My focal points are first the map at the top here. This map shows the Electoral College votes for each of the states. Then this next map here is really my next focal point. It's probably the most alluring spot on the infographic because it shows a distorted United States where presidents would go to these states, these five, because they're swing states. And the swing states, since it's winner take all in almost all states, they're the ones that are really deciding the elections. Even though many of these other states have tons of voters, they're not the ones that get sent to. Then my next focal point here is the graph showing the votes for candidates for the Electoral College and the popular vote. I specifically tried to make this a focal point by, as you can see, outlining it in a border here on the outside. This is because I think it's a very important part to show that even though Donald Trump won or lost by almost 3 million votes, he ended up winning the popular vote, or the Electoral College vote. Then, just for a bit of order, the infographic introduces individuals to the Electoral College, shows a little bit how it's working, and goes on to showing a little bit what's wrong with the Electoral College here, and people's voting power here at the end. So a person in Wyoming has a voting power that's almost 3 or 4 times that of an individual in New York. I also took care not to take sides. I think it's important to understand how the Electoral College affects individuals and viewing this data to show how it may not be working very well. But I also think it's important to not influence people while doing that. Thank you very much.